This is Debbie, and welcome to my Offbeat journey to becoming a full-time location-independent freelancer. I'll be sharing my tips and tricks as well as the realities of this offbeat lifestyle. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of my Offbeat journey where I share my progress as an online entrepreneur and remote worker. There's so many things I want to share with you today, but the most important one is that I have completely changed my strategy when it comes to my income stream, and that is what we are going to be focusing on today, is how I have been able to refocus myself to take out a lot of things, a lot of projects that really didn't serve my lifestyle goal. Is because if it is not serving my real purpose, why am I still doing it? And I did a lot of thinking, and this is also what I teach my clients that I coach, right? So I am absolutely practicing what I'm teaching, and today I'm going to go through the process that I'm going through that I have already started, which is now I'm mainly focusing on creating passive income using my blog and podcast, of course, using affiliate marketing and also ads for both of these platforms. I've slowly let go of income streams that were high ticket items that definitely gave me pretty decent amount of income. And it seems kind of crazy that I have let that go because it did give me about 5 figures or close to 5 figures a month, which is a big chunk of my income, obviously. And some of that were through my podcast programs, which were the high ticket for the coaching. But the only one that I've actually kept is my podcast payback monetization program, which is where I teach my clients how to monetize their show in different ways that actually, again, serves their real purpose and not just money to make money, because I have found that it doesn't matter if you are making a lot of money if you're not making it in a way that makes you happy and serves your lifestyle goal. Then you are just back to maybe like similar or actually the same thing as being back to your 9 to 5, right? Because for me, at least, I left my 9 to 5 because I wanted to do something that made me happy and allowed me to have a lifestyle that I wanted. So again, if I went back to making money just to make money, I would have may as well have just stayed in my 9 to 5 job, right? So I want to make sure that I'm doing this for the right reasons. I want to make sure that I left something so that I can do something that really serves me and my purpose. And that's the reason why I reevaluated everything, and I'm now doing it in a different way, which, like I said before, making more income and really prepping my business to make passive income using affiliate marketing and ads using my blog and podcast. Now, those programs that I let go, it's definitely, it was something that I realized it wasn't really for me. There were certain aspects of it that I didn't really enjoy, but I decided to keep the monetization program because it is fun for me, and I absolutely love watching other podcasters like myself create more income using their show. So that was definitely a no-brainer for myself when I decided to do that. But what I came to also realize is that I have also taught my students, and I've also taught my students to do this, is to really understand the lifestyle that you want and create income that will allow you to reach that lifestyle. So when I began this process, I realized that I didn't really want to be in other people's timeline or schedule, right? I like creating my own timetable, and I like working when I want and deciding which projects I want to do every single day. I also used to be really bothered by monotony, meaning things that I'm doing every single day is similar or almost the same. But I've actually learned that being boring just means you are creating consistency with your business, and that's exactly what's been happening. And I had to really get into the mindset to see if I could find the little things that I enjoy. And honestly, recently, especially now, it gives me joy to do the same thing over and over again. Because before it was like, oh my gosh, there's this new in thing I have to should look into because somebody I know did that really well. Maybe I could try that. So it was a lot of just figuring things out. But now that I'm super focused, I love the sameness of my projects, right? But, also deciding on narrowing down my income streams, I've come to realize that I've become so much more focused, which has been showing so much more results for me. So now that I'm not distracted, having shiny object syndrome, I'm even more focused with what I'm doing. Now I can actually see the results that I'm getting from it. Because before, when I was doing X, Y, and Z and A, B, C, and D, I didn't get as much results as I would have liked because I wasn't putting enough effort in one or two things, right? And making myself focus in that. I had too many things at once. So that's another thing that I learned. And now I'm not distracted, right? But I also want to be completely honest with you. It took me a long time to figure all of this out. It actually took me several years to figure all of this out. So if you're still trying to figure it out, if you're in that process in your business or in your life, don't feel bad. It happens to the best of us. And you just have to keep going. You're going to find that sweet spot in your business and in your life. And when you do, you just have to keep moving forward, even though there's boring days, things are just the same or it's similar. And if that happens, then you just have to find other things in your life that you do enjoy, right? And in some way, it kind of gives me that sort of, I don't know, maybe security, like knowing what I need to do every single day, understanding that as long as I just keep moving forward, there is going to be a payoff, right? And if it doesn't, then you just have to pivot and learn what changes you need to be making, because now that you're able to focus on that specific project, you will understand even better what works and what doesn't. So yeah, now, as I mentioned, I've been focusing on my affiliate marketing and ads for my platforms. And what that means is that I'm creating more high quality content on my website, theoffbeatlife.com, that shares products and services from companies that I really believe in. So whenever I create my content, I will mention certain products that I have used or I know that works really well for that specific content that I'm creating. When I actually first started my podcast and website, I was not really interested in affiliate marketing or even ad revenue from my website. But since I've been reevaluating my lifestyle goals and what Aaron and I really want to achieve with not only our business, but also our home life, I realized that it is actually perfect for what I and Aaron want to accomplish overall with our life. So having passive income, for example, and ad income, which is also passive, will mean income even when we do start a family, because we do want to start a family soon, and to be able to enjoy life rather than my main purpose is just to work. Because my business is extremely important to me, but also having my family and having to have the time to spend with them is honestly even more important for me, right? Because all of these things that I'm doing is not just to achieve a business, but also to create a lifestyle where I can spend more time with the people that I love. And that's why now my focus has definitely shifted in that. And it's honestly almost being back to square one again, because I am solely focusing on a whole new aspect of my business that I didn't necessarily tap into before. Not to say that I'm going back to one again and I don't have all of these different resources that I built these last few years, but it is definitely territory that I was not going and diving into as fully as I should have, which I am doing now. But I do have to say, it does feel really good making this decision. I feel so much more at peace, and there's a sense of a purpose that feels really right that I haven't really felt for a very long time. I mean, I'll have these types of feelings of having a sense of purpose or like at peace once I figure something out, but not for this long period of time. Usually that happens, and then you start something new, and then you're back to square one. But now it feels right. I've been feeling like this for a very long time now, and it just feels good because I know what I'm doing with myself and my business and for my lifestyle is what I need to do, and it's the right trajectory for me to follow with my life, right? And I'm not saying this to let you know you should be doing what I'm doing, but I do want you to evaluate what you're doing now, and is it serving the purpose that you want it to serve for the life that you want in the future. Me sharing this to you is not me telling you how you should do your own business, because I don't believe in that. I think what you should look at is how is that person living their life? What are their goals? How have they reached it? If it's a similar goal to you, then I would say that is a good person to follow in terms of the trajectory of what they're doing with their business. If what they're doing is not what you want, meaning the lifestyle, not necessarily the business, then maybe take certain elements from it, but definitely put your own spin to it, right? Because I definitely have gone into that similar type of rabbit hole where I've seen friends and business gurus tell me how to make money, and I would follow it. And then I realized this is not really the path I need to take, because I don't want to work X amount of hours. I don't want to be putting my time in where I don't need to. And this is not how I would like to create my income, right? So yeah, just make sure that what you're doing with your life is really in line with what you want your life to be, because that's at the end of the day, that's really what we want, right? Not just the money, but what we can do with it. And making that money is also a really big important part of it, as well. So yeah, that's it for today, friends. So, like I said, a new purpose for me, a new meaning, and just trying to achieve my lifestyle goal by focusing on the right income streams. So, if you are in that process, if you feel like you're just floundering around, reevaluate, create a list for yourself of what you see yourself doing in 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and then evaluate if the income streams that you are trying to create will align with that lifestyle, right? So, another big reason why I'm actually taking out a lot of my coaching business is because I don't want to I don't want to be coaching people. I'd rather put my time in with passive income where I don't need to be there, because if I decide I wanted to take long breaks, unless I really have other people to work for me and do the coaching business with me, which I don't really want to do, then it just wouldn't be possible, right? That's really what I have come to realize. So yeah, that's it for now. And if you want to know more about how to create passive income using affiliate marketing and how to drive more traffic to your site using SEO, you can visit theoffbeatlife.com for more information. I will also be adding some links to our show notes as well, so go ahead and check that out again at theoffbeatlife.com. I will keep sharing with you my process with how I'm creating passive income. I will let you know how that goes and how I'm going to be able to do that and how to create this more sustainably. And this is obviously not a process that's going to take a short time. It takes a long time to do. It takes a lot of persistence. It takes daily, a lot of repetitive projects in order to get there, but I am in this for the long haul. So yeah, I will tell you more about it the next time I speak with you. All right, that's it for now, friends. I will talk to you soon, and have a great day, great night, great afternoon, wherever you are. Hey Offbeat family, I really appreciate you listening to this episode. I would love to hear more from you and what you think of the podcast. Suggestions on guests, topics we can discuss, or maybe you just want to be friends. Why don't we chat some more on Facebook at The OB Life, or send me a message at hello@theoffbeatlife.com. I can't wait to hear from you.